As events unfold in Egypt, world leaders are lining up to press Egypt's President Mubarak to speed up the transition to democracy, saying now is the time for change. Peter Lloyd reports.
In Washington, Barack Obama met his security advisers after watching Hosni Mubarak go on television to announce he would transfer powers to his deputy but not resign. In a statement, the US President said the Egyptian people have been told that there was a transition of authority, but it is not yet clear that this transition is immediate, meaningful or sufficient. For decades, Hosni Mubarak has been Washington's man in Cairo. He kept open the Suez Canal, repressed Islamists and maintained peace with Israel. Now, Washington is nudging its Middle East partner ever closer to the post-Mubarak era. The Egyptian government must put forward a credible, concrete and unequivocal path toward genuine democracy, and they have not yet seized that opportunity.
All understand the need to avoid it falling into the hands of the Muslim Brotherhood.
The Israelis are worried by the speed of change and fear chaos.
The role of the rest of the world is to tell them honestly, but behind closed doors on secure lines, we are ready to be there besides you if you move concretely and coherently toward change. We respect your need to avoid it falling into the hands of extremists. We understand that you need some time.
European leaders seem in less of a hurry too.
C'était inéluctable.
It's inevitable, said French President Nicolas Sarkozy, who went on to call on Egyptians to create political parties and a constitution to map out a smooth path to democracy and avoid the path of religious dictatorship.
All we want in the United Kingdom is for them to be able to settle their own differences in a peaceful and democratic way. And that's why we've called from the beginning of this crisis for an urgent but orderly transition to a more broadly based government in Egypt. And in the meantime, we look to the Egyptian authorities to protect the right to peaceful protest.
Here, Prime Minister Julia Gillard said the Foreign Affairs Department continues to monitor events in Cairo closely.
We want to see an orderly transition, but we want to see peace. We're obviously all very concerned that circumstances as they are unfolding in Egypt may occasion further violence, and we would be calling for calm and restraint on all sides.
It's the early hours of the 18th day of the uprising in Cairo. The shape of a political settlement is still far from clear, but the CIA likes what it sees taking place in the Arab world for one very big strategic reason.
With respect to what's going on in Egypt, I think this is truly a tectonic event, in fact, what's happening across the whole Middle East. And there are potentially a great opportunity here to come up with a counter-narrative to Al-Qaeda and its franchises and what it is espousing.
Peter Lloyd, Lateline.